From deep within its valleys to the skies above, the Jordanian desert remains home to some of the Middle East's greatest mysteries. From paranormal folklore to archaeological anomalies, this remote landscape has a rich legacy that is as beautiful as it's sublime. This unscheduled episode of the Mysterious Middle East is going to be very different, because a week ago, a clue to one of its ancient mysteries was recently solved. In August 2021, Jordanian archaeologists announced that they had made one of the most significant archaeological and scientific finds in the country's history: the discovery of the home of the Prophet Lot in the southern Jordan Valley region. This find can be added to the growing list of evidence that seemingly confirms both Islamic and Judeo-Christian texts concerning an ancient apocalyptic event that wiped out at least 40,000 people several millennia ago. This is the Dead Sea, once home to a thriving civilization with several cities along its coastline. Archaeology has revealed that it was once a flourishing area that suddenly ceased to exist around 3,700 years ago. This is the same time period that ancient texts states that the destruction of key biblical cities in a large-scale paranormal type event occurred. Although now becoming one of the world's top tourist destinations, in the century following its abrupt end, the territory has remained devoid of natural life and largely uncultivable. To this day, its abnormally high salt value has left the sea literally dead. In the thousands of years since this apocalyptic disaster had taken place, skeptics have traditionally questioned if this event even happened in the way it was described in the scripture. However, with more and more evidence being unearthed over the past couple of decades that proves that something truly earth-shattering did occur in the deserts of ancient Jordan. On August 7, 2021, a team of Jordanian archaeologists announced the discovery of the homes of Prophet Lot in the Jordan Valley's southern region. Although the story has yet to be covered in the Western press, the news has excited the region's archaeological community, calling it a significant historical event for the country of Jordan. In the press release announcing the find, Muhammad Wahib from the Hashemite University presented what he described as physical scientific evidence for the discovery of Lot's homes that includes astronomical, geological, and geographical evidence, in addition to the results of archaeological excavations, field surveys, and an examination of trade routes associated with the region, such as the International Incense Road, the Elaf Quraishi Road, and the inscription tablets discovered in Babylon, the Ibla tablets, and the Akkadian tablets. According to tradition, Lot was born to a woman called Haran and spent his younger years in Ur Kasdim, later migrating to Canaan with his uncle Abraham. His most famous story concerns the two angels who visited him in his city, only to be very aggressively threatened by his fellow townsmen. As punishment, the entire area and the surrounding cities were wiped off the face of the earth by God. The academic Scott Siraj al-Haq Kugel states that the reason why God came down so aggressively on these people was because the tribe of Lot schemed for ways to reject his prophethood and undermine his public standing in the community via the most humiliating way possible, social assault. This behavior from the people of Lot was symptomatic of the entire area, which other scholars labeled as extremely decadent, lawless, and uncaring to the point that God had to put an end to their existence. In the resulting disaster, only Lot and some of his family survived. Previously, back in 2015, excavation had revealed that near Tell el-Hammam, a complete destruction and an instantaneous end of civilization event dating roughly to the 1700 BC had definitely taken place. Archaeologists and historians say that the area may have either been devastated by an earthquake in the Dead Sea area of the East African Rift system or a meteorite that exploded above the skies of Jordan, causing a powerful mid-air blast that generated a shock wave that flattened the cities directly below it. Now, with the discovery of Lot's home providing more evidence of the country's epic historical legacy being unearthed, Dr. Mahdi al-Alami, a member of the Jordanian Writers' Union, said that the economic and social benefits of the find and its potential effects on developing the economies of the southern Jordan Valley should be significant, creating job opportunities and bringing about the necessary development. But what do you think? Once the world becomes fully aware of what exactly has been unearthed, it should be interesting to see how Jordan's ancient past will continue to influence the future. Since this is a development story that literally broke a few days ago, this episode is far shorter than usual. However, normal length uploads will return on the next episode. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the Mysterious Middle East and consider supporting its growth on Patreon. See you next time with more videos of the Mysterious Middle East.